September we met, I could tell by your smile. You hadn't been with a good girl like me in a while.
You know, it's a shame that 50 Cent is mostly known for his trolling the internet than he is his acting, his music, anything like that. Because usually that's what it's about. Anyway, 50 Cent is once again in the blogs because he basically went after his son Marquis. Now, it's kind of ironic that Marquise has become as big of a troll as his father. All right, this is him pictured with his mother Shaniqua. Anyway, Marquise recently posted up a picture with Supreme McGriff's son. Now, if you don't know who that is, Supreme McGriff was somebody that was associated with Irv Gotti and Ja Rule. And according to the streets, Supreme McGriff tried to kill 50 Cent. Also, according to the streets, Supreme McGriff put out a hit on 50's mother. So, of course, when 50 saw this picture, he said, if both these little niggas got hit by a bus, I wouldn't have a bad day. All right. So when people started going in on 50 Cent, because, you know, he's always going after his son, he shows his disdain for his son all the time. 50 Cent decided to go online and say something. He said, Power Season 6 on the way. I have zero ill will towards anyone living on this earth. The people Shaniqua's son looks up to and associates with is a reflection of the negative energy he embraces towards me. I paid his mother $1,360,000 in support to afford him opportunities I never had. They just spent it over the years. I repeated, get a job. Now they have to figure it out. Oh, and Power Season 6 is fire. I directed episode 603. So, you know 50, he got to always put a plug in there. But anyway, as I read this, you know, it bothers me so much that 50 Cent has become the asshole that he is. Or maybe he's always been an asshole and we tend to overlook things like that. Okay, if we like somebody's acting or we like their music, we tend to overlook the bullshit that they put out. But what bothers me most here is that 50 Cent clearly acts like he has like no paternal attachment to his son whatsoever, that he would even imply or say something like, if something happened to him, I wouldn't even care. All right. He has no attachment to his son. All right. He really is like Kanan in real life. And you remember what happened to Sean in Power. Kanan killed his own son. So this is just like art imitating life in a sense. Like he hates his son because of what he feels the mother did. Now, we do know that in many instances, in some instances, there are times when a mother will talk bad about the other parent and a kid will feel a certain way about the other parent based on what the mother projects. But 50 Cent seems to be upset because he had to pay Shaniqua money to take care of their son, as if they spent the money. So when he said they spent the money, this was a child. He has no control over how his mother spent the money that you paid her for child support. All right. He had no control over that. So the fact that he is like treating his oldest son the way he treats him is just sickening to me. 50 Cent is a true grade A asshole in that regard. All right. You don't treat your child that way. Maybe Marquise has a problem with you, 50, because you constantly disrespect his mother. What boy do you know wants somebody else to disrespect his mom? All right. So the fact that you treat him like this because he probably is looking out for his mother. All right. You're mad at him based on some kind of feelings that you have for her because you hate her so much. And it bothers me more than anything is when I see 50 Cent online with his youngest son, Sire. He's always playing with the boy. He's doing all this other stuff with the boy. He treats him so different. I mean, he shows all this love for Sire, but he hates his oldest. And I don't even know if he realizes his oldest is turning into him. His oldest son is becoming a troll. He trolled his father, like son. And you know, I hope for 50's sake that he gets himself together, because karma has a way of always knocking on your door. And if he keeps treating his son like that, I am certain that karma is going to show up and treat him the way he's been treating his son.